Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the Smiling Rainbow Unicorn of Doom. I'm Thomas.
I'm Joe.
I'm Marquez.
And before we begin our topic today, I just wanted to let you all know that the YouTube version of the show is sponsored by Mullvad VPN. Staying safe online is an ever-growing difficulty, and you could be exploited by hackers.
What?
Mullvad VPN allows you to change your IP address, making you harder to track, securing your privacy. Go ahead and check out vpnmullvad.com/SRUDYT. That is vpnmullvad.com/SRUDYT for 20% off your first 2 months. Thank you, Mullvad VPN. All right, so, no kidding.
I'm not saying.
I literally looked up the yeah. So that's like some random Swedish VPN company.
Could you turn my headphones down a little bit? My ears hurt.
What do you mean? Like, I don't see a problem with
Requested.
Your headphones are super loud, though, and I don't know why. I can't control the specific ones, but... All right, what's up, everybody? So we're doing something that I meant to do last semester. I just forgot. Like, we never did it. It was, Would You Rather? So I've got some questions. Some of them are super weird, or some of them are, like, super one-sided, but, like, for very not good reasons, and I'll get to that in a second. Sure. But... these ones are pretty much user-generated from this website called Either.io. So I got a few, and also we're just gonna go through the app, and maybe we can make up our own on the spot or something. So I just figured we could first, just to give you, if you've never played Would You Rather, wow.
Yeah, it's
but basically, it takes two different scenarios, and you have to choose which one you'd rather want, and typically they're pretty bad ones. I mean, like when I was a kid, it was like, would you rather have pizza or tacos, you know?
There was a book when I was younger that I had that was a Would You...
okay, what?
It was a Would You Rather book, and like I remember the majority of the Would You Rather questions being like really painful and unpleasant and like gross.
Yeah. Like
things that I wouldn't want as a kid to be imagining. So
I mean, like, that's what... so we used to play that with, like, my dad. Like, whenever he would... I don't remember what his work schedule was like, but he had 2 jobs, so he would go work and then take a nap in between the 2 jobs, and we would just sit there with him after he woke up for a little bit, and we would just play this game. And he stopped playing with us because when we got older, it wasn't, would you rather eat pizza or... tacos. It was would you rather get eaten by a shark or would you rather get like they became like, and he was like, I don't want to play this game anymore.
No, yeah. One of the ones I think from the book that I had was like, would you rather get like stapled by a giant stapler or like have a hole punched by like a giant hole punch through you? I'm like, those are both so awful.
Stapler
sounds, probably. Yeah. Because like a hole punch is like, that's a big area, but like a stapler that could just go through. Like you could more likely to get lucky with that one,
I suppose.
But then you're stuck to a piece of paper, so I don't know how that would work.
Hey, you're a human star now. You're like a star on top of a Christmas tree.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Do you staple your stars on top of your Christmas trees? Is that what you do?
I mean, usually we use an angel, but sure.
Oh, you use an angel? Okay.
You staple angels? That's probably not okay, according to someone.
It's very okay.
We nailed them. My grandma did an angel, and it's. I love you, Grandma. But it's so gross. A lot of them are real creepy looking.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how those get past it. But we're not talking about that. Some of them are weird, but not like gross like that.
Yeah.
Like this one, most of them are like, ooh, that would suck, because it's like it's like when you're deciding this is like, it's like this is for the rest of your life. So it's like, okay, would you rather have your hands be turned into dustpans? Like they are now dustpans for the rest of your life, or sweat jam instead of water for the rest of your life.
So
obviously you got to go with the jam, but that would suck.
Yes.
Well, sweating jam, you would probably be kidnapped by some kind of corporation to turn you into an infinite production of jam. Like
but dustpan, Well, that you're right. You'd be super helpful as a dustpan person.
Yeah. Well, and
Hey, does anyone have a dustpan? I got you.
I am the dustpan.
You could be good for fanning. You could.
Yeah. You just can't do anything yourself.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Hey, I'll
either
fan you,
way,
but you have to wipe me after I go to the bathroom. Like
either way, you are locked into a life of involuntary servitude from
I don't
whoever
know
can
what- well-
capitalize on you.
I don't think. I think the jam one is like if nobody knows. Like I just
How is
wear,
no one gonna know?
because I'd
you don't
move to a
sweat.
very cold place, and the only place I'd probably sweat is like my underarms and maybe my feet. So then I'd just wear like super thick shirts, so it would just be gross all the time. But nothing would
Would you
bleed through.
harvest and consume your own jam?
Depends what flavor it is. What flavor would our jam be?
Strawberry.
If your sweat tasted good normally, would you consume it?
Probably not.
Sweat just tastes like salt, so.
Okay, that's not the point.
I mean, that's
Mine would be blackberry.
blackberry.
I do because I love blackberry jam,
Okay.
Like a peach.
peach jam.
Okay.
So we could all get together, work out, and then have breakfast. Ew, okay, that's gross. That's
That is
gross.
gross.
All right,
Yeah, no, these questions aren't gross. It's just questions that are really gross, like this question.
well, that's putting a mental image in my head that like, do we get a spoon or do we just like off of each other? Anyways, so
We could have one person have the dustpan hands and like collect it.
okay. So who's gonna take the dustpan hands? I think Joe, because he
Yeah.
doesn't want to get captured by the government.
Yeah, I don't want to be a jam slave.
I like my fingers, so.
That was my nickname in high school.
I don't want to be a part of the corporate jam machine.
Oh God! All right, would you rather? And here's the one that it was the first one that popped up and it really tickled me. Would you rather be gay or cut your own arm off? Obviously, I'd cut my arm off.
I mean, it's a pretty tough choice. I
Yeah,
don't know.
really.
I mean,
You gotta think about the
brutally-
pros and cons. Like, what
brutally-
do you really need your arm for?
Yeah, right. Like, what if it's like my non-dominant hand? Then it'd be like it's just weighing me down. Honestly, like.
Would you rather? Would you rather be limited to one hand in the grace of God, or use two hands to sin?
That's a good point. I do want to go to heaven, so I'd cut my own arm off. There's one that's very similar to. Obviously, we'd cut our own arms off. Like this isn't a joke. We are violently homophobic. No,
Hey, you can't say that on air, man. It's a secret.
I live in the United States of America.
Oh, I forgot.
We
You're
are
a free man of the
free
state.
men.
I am a
of the
free
state.
free man of the state. I can do whatever I want. Obviously, we'd be gay. I mean, we're already pretty gay. If you've
Just
seen
with each other.
previous episodes, what?
Just with each other.
Didn't hear that. Well, yeah, we did all just say we'd eat jam off of each other. So I guess we're already there. Like this is a null.
That's just Saturday night with the boys.
Yeah, just being gay and eating jam off each other.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh nope, never mind. I was gonna say, is it gay to eat jam off of your friends? But I think it is.
I'm not sure it just like sexuality comes into play at that point. I think that's just
I mean,
disturbing.
Yeah. Would you rather be? Would you rather be a rock star or a movie star?
I mean, I'd rather be a movie star because that's what I would rather do with my life,
Said I'd
and also
rather
I
be
don't want
dead.
to die of overdose.
I mean,
That's true. I'd rather be a rock star just because it sounds more fun. Is less committal. It's like, okay, cool. My job entails me to like go out for 2 months and tour, but it's like that job's like, all right, I have to work on this project for 3 years.
Yeah.
You listen. You
And I'm
have
better
to think about the
at music than acting, so.
benefits of being a rock star and the benefits of being a movie star.
Yeah.
So like Thomas,
No one's gonna eat jam off you if you're a rock star.
actually.
Bro, you don't know what these groupies gonna do.
You don't know the mommy heads, man. You
Wow, you brought that back from the caverns of my mind.
that was one of the funnest episodes we've done. That was that was the
You have
one.
that recorded? I need to watch that again.
Yes, I will show it to you. I have it recorded and then I have like an edited version. But
Okay.
That was the last episode we did with Jackson. That was fun.
Oh, okay, nice.
I never got to tell his sad Chick-fil-A story. Do you remember that? He went to a concert and just like hid in the bathroom eating Chick-fil-A and crying.
Maybe.
That's a long story. I'm not gonna do it justice. But
Yeah.
what are the benefits of being a rock star versus a movie star or vice versa?
Well, like you said, if
Yeah.
you're a rock star,
Mm-hmm.
you do not have to commit. You can go make like maybe 2 or 3 albums, make them platinum hits, and you're done. Leave,
Yeah.
disappear.
That's presumptuous, but okay.
Hey, listen, man. We gotta think big. We gotta
Oh,
have
that's
hopes
true.
and inspirations. All right. So like, man,
By the
you
way,
get
shout out to no, I'm kidding. I was gonna. There's music being released that has me on it, and I was gonna shout it out, but I don't really care. So
Then like you
follow
you
the
got.
shovels on Instagram.
Hey. It's me time.
Hey,
We don't-
Molvod VPN. No.
We don't care about your promotions. It's me time. Okay.
Okay, it's Marky time.
It's Marky time. It's Marky
It's,
Mark and the
it's the
Funky
wise,
Bunch.
the wise, it's the funky time. All right.
Funky time. Funky time.
Okay. What?
I don't know. I'm just talking.
Okay.
Rockstar, because it's more fun.
Yeah, that sounds more fun to me too. But all right.
And blow.
And here's the fun. He's talking about drugs.
Oh, now it's fine.
Now it's okay. Jam. All right. So
Jam.
Molvod VPN. So, would you rather show your friends and family your entire internet history, or live on an active volcano?
Live on the
Easy
volcano.
cat. Right. Easy cat. That'd be kind of cool, though.
Would it?
I'm kind of down with that.
You have like a. Just get you like a natural water pool. You have like a sauna right there. You just
All
gotta
the
be
time?
careful. All
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah, but if you're just constantly sweating jam, like are these
Bro, I think
compounding on each other?
I would
Like,
host. Yeah, oh, it stacks. That's
probably
actually
not. Probably not.
fascinating.
But I can't remember all of it.
So Joe would be a movie star that lives on an active volcano and sweats jam.
No, I would be a movie star that lives in a volcano with.
He'd only
dustpan
get like
hands.
one. He's like
No,
that
oh,
one
dustpan
typecast
hands.
guy that only gets like one type of job because he can't get anything else because he has
My
screwed up
my
hands.
hit film, Dustpan Hand Man.
That's not catchy.
Nope.
Does Panhand Man.
But no, I could do like a big barbecue over a volcano. Like I would get so much.
So you wouldn't
much
want to
clout.
show your family and your
Not
friends.
even once.
Nope.
Okay, what if it was just show your friends your internet history?
Nope. Not even once.
Really? I'd show you guys my
Volcano.
search history.
Well, also,
if it came down, I'm
not
not
even
gonna do it.
because it's that bad, but because like being on a volcano sounds kind of cool anyway. So
On an active volcano.
we're all gonna die anyways. Might as well die in the coolest way possible.
That
but
is
no-
very true.
All
Very
right.
true. I respect
I
Come on.
Just use browser history.
no, I don't know because both sound pretty bad. But either way, I'm going to end up dead because either my mother is going to murder me or I'm going to get murdered by a volcano. So,
Which is more fun? Getting
Yeah,
brutally murdered by
volcano,
your
you're
mother?
right,
Yeah,
you're right.
exactly, bro.
this one make me think. This one, what did I do? This one make me think.
This one
This
make
one
me-
make me really think about it.
it.
Would you rather have no thumbs
I already have dustpan hands, so that's
or no, I don't think there's or only have thumbs? So like all your fingers are replaced by thumbs. I was thinking about this, and I was like, okay, I'd assume you'd be able to grab stuff, maybe not as delicately as you would normally, but obviously I wouldn't be able to play guitar, and typing, I would have to relearn how to type, probably, because your fingers are bigger. I'm thinking it's going to have about the same level of flexibility, just your fingers are bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So certain things you might have to relearn, certain things like guitar I probably couldn't do anymore.
Give me a really strong grip, I bet.
Yeah.
Because they're pretty.
And your
muscular.
hand would be heavy, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like if you need to go slap somebody, hey yo,
So if you don't have thumbs, does that mean your thumb was replaced with another finger, or you just
No,
don't
you just
have
don't
them?
have your thumb.
Okay, well I feel like that kind of makes me biased towards the thumbs one because I would rather have 5 or 10 fingers, 10 slightly worse fingers
Right.
than only having 8.
That's true. And the thumb's really and a really important finger, too.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
you shall be the thumbman from Spy Kids.
See, this gives me anxiety because like I don't want to have all thumbs.
I
Like,
know.
I'm not going.
Questions like that really like freak me out because I'm like, man, that would really suck, but it's like not real.
Yeah.
This one is funny. It's the same thing where I think people think it's a good question, but it isn't. Like the gay one.
Oh, yeah.
Sacrifice your pet. So you're alone, like trapped in like a cave or something or whatever, like in one of the survival situations. So you sacrifice your pet to eat it. So let's say a dog or a cat. Or you sacrifice parts of your body so you and your pet can eat. Like, come on. I'm not going to cut off my arm so my dog and me can eat.
I'll do it, bro.
Why?
I'm sorry,
This is
Coco.
my
but-
dog,
I'm
dude.
sorry, Coco. You got to go on the grill.
Yeah, like
Quinn is not going down for me.
I
bro.
will go find your cave, murder Quinn, and
That
then,
is horrible. We are already having a nice Joe dustpan armed dinner with my
with your foot or
with all of
something?
my with
with
all of my
your thumbs. So many thumbs.
and my jam. See, like it's naturally seasoned. Like it's
Ew.
perfect.
Gross.
Be hand grilled over a volcano.
I don't.
But you don't have hands. You have a dustpan.
Well, are they flesh dustpans?
That was my nickname in high school. So I don't know. I don't know. I can't imagine why you'd put your dog ahead of your like body, because eventually you're gonna run out of body. You're gonna have to kill your dog anyways, because like you're gonna run out of body.
Well, yeah, that's under the assumption. So if I kill, I'll say Quinn. I'll only have just medium dog.
Yeah. My dog wouldn't last me that long. It may last me like 2 meals anyways. So.
And are we assuming that I have a method of cooking her?
Probably. I mean,
Volcano.
Not the volcano.
probably. I mean,
then that would last me like an extra day or two, probably.
your whole dog would last you a day.
She's not that big.
How big is she? My dog's like 6 pounds and did last me like 2 days. Also, because it'd take me a while to get over the fact that I'm eating my dog.
Yeah, well, the point is that I would rather die slower with my dog than live because I killed my dog.
But would your dog want to die slowly with you?
Quinn, yes. Teddy, no. Teddy would devour me at the first chance that she got.
Well, that reminds me of this story. This girl, or this older woman, she died, and in her will, she was like, "Hey, once I die, I want my dog to be buried with me." Okay, cool. Well, she died before her dog, so they still euthanized the dog and buried it with her. And I was like, wow. That's taking... I don't think your dog really cares. Like, they're not that sentient or emotional, but I don't think they'd want to just die.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Let your dog
I'd
live
do it.
on.
No.
Let him live. Let him run free in the wild.
This is one of my favorite ones. Would you rather, every time you go to bed, have a deranged elf pour a bucket of water on you every 15 minutes, or hear Buffalo Soldier by Bob Marley played at 115 decibels at random times? Buffalo Soldier.
I would become acclimated to sleeping underwater. Like, I would have like scuba stuff so I could breathe, and then I would just sleep in a bathtub, and then the elf would just be my little servant, and he wouldn't even get the choice. Just
But he's
provided-
deranged. What if he gets mad and just starts brutally beating you?
I'll keep him captive. Keep him chained and stuff.
He's like Dobby.
I don't think it...
It's like, what?
Dobby.
Oh.
I'm sorry, are you doing that thing like would you rather never cut your hair again or never cut your nails again? And then you're like, I would choose the nails because I would file my nails, like stupid
No.
loopholes like that.
I don't think...
I would murder the elf so it wouldn't be a problem. Boom.
I don't think enslaving my elf to be my nighttime water bathmonger is counting as the loophole.
I think it very much is.
Okay, well, both situations I would go insane until I died.
Right.
So I think,
That's just life.
yeah.
No. What about you, Marquez?
Are you the only one that hears Buffalo Soldier? Does it just play that loud to you, or does it play like? Are you like the source
No, I'd
of that
imagine.
sound?
No, I'd imagine it's internal.
Okay. Well, but if it's internal, then the volume doesn't exist. Decibels only exist if it's
No, you're right.
sound being.
So it doesn't say that, but I'd imagine.
I mean, I guess you could just have it be like a audio phenomenon as if you were hearing it, like a.
Which I mean, I have. What is it called exactly? It's undiagnosed, so I don't know if it's. But have you guys heard of exploding head syndrome?
That sounds very familiar.
It's a syndrome where like you're about to go to sleep and you're randomly laying there, and all of a sudden your mind will make up a very loud noise, and it just wakes you up.
I've heard of that.
So that happens to me semi frequently. So basically, it's just that, but a okay song, you know,
Yeah,
for 3 minutes.
Oh, so you have to listen to the entire song?
Yeah, or I think it's a 4-minute song, but yeah,
Huh.
randomly.
Randomly.
So it's the entire song, or you're getting splashed by water. So
I'll still take the water splash.
maybe I could make friends with the elf. Maybe that.
I don't think you can.
Oh, but that's not a loophole. Friendship is not a loophole, but
Well, no, I'm not saying he would
Voluntary
stop. I'm not saying he
enslavement
would stop. I'm just saying I could make friends with him. Like, hey, Billy, how you doing? Hey, psh, you know, like, just
Well,
have
I-
a friend. Just be fun with it.
Oh, Billy, you silly boy. Stop trying to
you die
waterboard me.
faster. I mean,
What?
because if you had Buffalo Soldier, you'd just like be really unhappy all the time. If you had the water one, you would very quickly die because you wouldn't be able to get any sleep.
So what's the downside to the elf then?
Or maybe you just,
I get a new friend and I get to die.
or maybe you just dry drown.
Maybe I what?
You just drive drown because of the constant water splashing on you.
Yeah, maybe.
That would be horrible, actually. Billy just waterboards me every 15 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Billy is the U.S. government. All right. We're going to go ahead and listen to one song, and we'll be back. I'm sorry.
Out your stealth.
I'm sorry. We'll be back in a few minutes. Was that... hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Smiley Grandma Unicorn of Doom. Was that serious? Like, are you... Oh my
no,
God.
not really.
Okay, cool. That was disgusting.
During the entire break, I was spinning in my chair in a circle, and I'm very nauseous now.
We told you to stop.
Yeah, that's what a coward would do.
You know what? He's got a point. All right. So we were playing Would You Rather, and we were just discussing... What was the last thing we were talking about? We were talking about the elf and the
Yes.
Yes.
buffalo soldier, and both of those sucked. I mean, like, both of those would inhibit sleep immensely.
Yes.
So now, here's one of the ones that I think is like, I think they thought it was a good choice, but it wasn't. It was be stuck in a room with several dead bodies, or eat 5 spiders. Like,
Well,
cool.
there's not enough elaboration there.
Why not?
Well,
I don't care. I don't care how they died. I just don't want to be in the room with
How
5.
long are you
with
stuck?
several-
How long are you stuck in the room with them for?
Till someone lets you out.
Well, that could be like 2 seconds.
I don't care. I don't want to see that.
Like, are they? I don't like spiders.
I mean,
It didn't say it doesn't specify that they're alive though.
Oh, then I could just ground them into like a paste and then whip them into like
yeah.
avocado toast or something.
Oh,
Smoothie.
all right. That works.
I wouldn't be a coward. I'd just eat them.
alive.
So I could say not alive. Okay, I wouldn't eat them alive. Okay, if they were alive, if they specified that they are alive and let's say the room of dead bodies is several hours,
Oh,
then I would still eat the live spiders.
Spiders George.
What?
Okay, you didn't get that reference.
No.
It's a post. It's a very popular post on the internet where it's like the common statistic that humans eat
Oh, yeah.
8 spiders every night is actually false because they are not accounting for the outlier, Spiders George, that eats millions of spiders every night.
Aha.
millions of spiders.
Just one guy that just like has
Yeah.
a vacuum and just his. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Here's one that I thought was funny.
Spiders.
You take the spiders?
Sure. Fry them up.
Oh, that might be good. Why not?
Eat them like some
A
chips.
lot of cultures eat bugs. I don't know if they eat spiders, but like
I think they do.
a
I know
lot
they
of
eat
East
like
Asian cultures eat larvae. So,
A lot of them eat like crickets and grasshoppers and those kind of.
and I'm fine with that. Like that spiders. I don't know if they're dead. It doesn't really matter to me. Like I don't see the discernible difference between a spider and a grasshopper eating either of those
I've
if
actually
they're not alive.
eaten what is it, like fried crickets and like
Sounds pretty good.
yeah, it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. And like fried, what is it, like larva or worm? It was like either larva or worms.
Okay, I've heard larva.
Man, but it was just pretty
What was
good.
it? Did you guys remember there was a movie that came out like probably 15 years ago? It was called like
Is it How to Eat Fried Worms? or
Yes. And that was the nastiest movie. I believe it was a book, but
whatever? Yeah, it was a book first.
Yeah.
I remember I watched the movie and almost threw up because I was like, "This is really gross." Because they're not even eating fried worms; they're like putting it in a microwave, and they're like, "Oh, that's really nasty." This one I got a kick out of. Would you rather drive a bright red smart car,
Oh.
or be brutally beaten by Rosie O'Donnell every morning?
I feel like the guy who wrote this question is like a
Really?
truck freak.
He
Like,
either really doesn't like smart cars, or he really likes Rosie O'Donnell.
yeah, I mean, I don't. I
Listen,
can't even think of something clever to say.
I don't even know really who Rosie O'Donnell is. I know what she looks like, but that's about it.
I know.
I don't really know. Is she like a comedian, I think? I don't really know. I've heard some stuff. She's not that funny. But maybe she's not a comedian, and that's why she's not funny. But
I thought she was a historical figure.
Rosie O'Donnell, not would you rather be brutally beaten by Rosa Parks every morning?
I'm
You know, I'm going to have to go with a bright red smart car, but I probably, it might be a loophole, but I'd rather sell it. I don't really like smart cars. I don't like the idea of smart cars.
Okay, so question.
Okay.
This isn't really a would you rather, but I'm assuming you guys have seen the videos, or at least the video of the guy who turns the back of his Tesla into a bed and then like sleeps and lets his car drive. Would you guys
What's a
ever...
Tesla?
Marquez, have you seen the video?
No. Would I do that? No.
I would.
Not right
I trust
now.
it.
I do if in like 10 years down the line, maybe, but not right now.
If there was someone in the driver's seat, it didn't even have to be controlling it, but someone has to be there in case something happens.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Well, I mean, how this technology is maybe 5 years old, so I don't
I think
really.
it
I
might
don't,
be older than you think it is. I just don't think they show and talk about a lot
Okay,
of it
maybe.
as much.
But I don't ever want to be the person to test something. Like I'm not
Oh, sure.
like because let's say this is the second line of these things they're distributed. I don't want to be the second line of people who basically testing these things. I'd rather be, not that.
So I looked up a picture of Rosie O'Donnell. And
Well,
her
who
lip,
is she?
She's a comedian. Like
She's
you
a
said.
comedian. Okay,
And her lips look like they were photoshopped onto her face.
I can't see.
Just
You're right. In that particular photo, at least.
no, like in several photos,
Okay,
it looks just.
there are
photoshopped.
several women on this earth who I would let brutally beat me, and Rosie O'Donnell is just not one of them. So
Yeah, smart.
I have to go to the
Are
smart
you
car.
one of these people who likes that vampire lady from
Oh,
the Resident Evil?
Oh no, God! I don't understand.
Never
Cool,
mind.
she's 10 feet tall. She's 10 feet tall, and in a video game, I'm not attracted to characters.
But listen, Thomas, you have to focus not on the fact that it's a video game, but
Uh-huh.
the plot. Do you understand what I mean by the plot, Joe?
All right.
Would you rather?
Would you rather lose your front teeth in a skateboarding accident?
What is a front teeth? Wait, like a front? What defines the front teeth?
I think
Just the front teeth. Lose your front teeth. So just like I guess everything that's sort of visible. Or
The front teeth, like the front four.
break your. Okay, then that's fine. The front four.
Sure.
Or break your hands on a bike.
So lose my front teeth or break my hands?
Yeah.
Well, one of those can be
I was gonna say like
hill. The other
like
one won't.
there's like okay cool, the hands that stuff's gonna suck for about like 6 or 8 months, but after that it's done. Front teeth is like that's expensive. They don't break off cleanly. You'll have like shards, so you have to get surgeries and they'll never grow back. You'll have to have dentures, which I'd be fine with. But if the alternative is just breaking my hands and being useless for a year, then I'm fine with that.
Man,
I would break my teeth so I could get, like, epic fangs or something.
shut up.
That's the dumbest thing.
Shut up.
You just want you are the reason you asked about the Resident Evil girls because you're like
No,
secretly
I
super.
wouldn't. Not even vampires. I would get, like, walrus tusks. Like,
Stop.
coming out, or like,
Well,
or
now
like,
I'm just grossed
like
out.
Oni teeth, like the mask.
Yeah,
yeah,
but like
yeah.
that's cool. You with walrus teeth will
Or I
not
could
be
just
cool.
get rid of all of my teeth
Or I
and
could
then
just
just
go,
have
like,
different
British
types
teeth.
of dentures.
just for fun, just to see what it's like.
That's worse than vampire teeth.
It really is. Get
That's
beaver
scarier.
teeth.
Beaver teeth.
There's one, like there was some one I saw that I didn't take a picture of, but it was like, would you rather have a deep paper cut on every single one of the webbing of your fingers, or quickly have all your fingernails and toenails ripped out? And I was like, okay, well, what would you guys rather have?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm
Well,
not thinking
why
about
is
this
that?
question.
I don't know. But here's the thing. So in either.io, you can click on the one and you can see how other people have voted. Like 60% of the people voted to have their fingernails and toenails ripped out. Okay, cool.
Why?
But guess what? The webbing of your fingers, that's going to heal in like maybe 3 days. You may never heal your fingernails back. You could get like, what's it called, the Matrix or something like that, and they just don't grow back correctly. You know,
Yeah.
like there's a big problem. And it have you ever cut your fingernail too low?
Yeah.
What if it wasn't there? And all of them aren't there. Like, that's not a competition to me.
No,
Joe,
yeah.
I want you to
it's-
visualize.
It's the correct answer. I just don't want to think about it anymore.
I want you to visualize. You seen the video of the what girls do to get fake nails?
Yeah. I hated that.
That's why I love
Nestle Crunch.
Drink the same thing every day or eat the same meal every day.
I already do that, so.
I mean,
I know, I do both. Like,
yeah,
okay, cool.
I
I,
would
drink
drink
water.
the same thing every day and have it be water, and I would just be a healthier person.
Yeah, and then like the meal, I almost do that every day. Like I have chicken and asparagus every night. So, so yeah, that's easy. Just drink the same thing because like water, that'd be good. That'd be great
It's
actually.
good for you.
This one I thought was funny. Slam your hand in every door or fall down every stairs.
So have my hand be broken until it's numb, or die.
Yeah, you
Die
just have
from
to
just
never
hand
go
trauma.
near like a very big staircase. You see there like no, and then you're dead.
No.
Like, I don't know the I feel like the stairs going from level 2 of the LC to level 1 are steep enough to kill you.
Yes.
So even though I have fallen up to them before, actually. The first day of class, I was walking and I walked up the first step and just fell forward. I was so embarrassed. I was like, man, this college is going to be my year, man. I'm going to meet so many people. I'm going to meet some cool friends.
Reminds me of the second semester last year when I was carrying my coffee and
Oh
my
my
laptop
God.
up to my class. And
You were lucky everything didn't shatter.
yeah, well, my neck hurt really bad because my
but
computer smashed into my throat.
I meant your
no,
laptop.
yeah, I'm happy that my laptop was still functional. But
You may have had to get a replacement trachea, but your laptop is fine.
Your laptop is okay. You can still be a gamer.
If I were to go for the cheese workaround, I would either encase my hand in cement, or I would walk around with one of the hamster bubbles, so that falling downstairs would only be comical instead of painful.
I think it would still hurt.
Probably, but it'd be funnier
It would be funnier.
if it was resilient.
Both seem pretty imperative to your life, though.
Yes.
But, like, what if? Did you physically have to open the door yourself?
I think it doesn't matter.
Oh, it just doesn't
I think
matter.
you just
You
every
enter the presence of a door.
every door you go through just slams your. I would go with the door.
Yeah, door.
Just cool. Eventually, my hand's gonna need to be amputated. That's fine.
Well, then does
It's
it,
a
does
dustpan
it close?
anyways.
Does it close on where your hand would be, or does it just keep going up your arm?
Eventually, I'm just gonna have nothing. That'd be. All right. Every morning, the first thing you have to do. Would you rather need to milk yourself every morning or lay an egg every morning?
So Monday or Tuesday? My regular routine.
Welcome back to the Smiling Rainbow Unicorn of Doom. I'm Thomas.
I'm Marquez.
All right, and there's nobody
I'm
else.
the
There never
milkman.
was. There never was.
My milk is
Oh.
delicious.
That really curdles my milk. So, I mean, I'm thinking about this. If I lay an egg, and I don't, would I have to perform an abortion every
Well,
morning
the
or
question,
something?
is, what is laying an egg? Are you giving birth to a child?
No,
Are
you're
you-
literally, I guess, pooping out an egg.
Yes, but
Free
like, what
breakfast.
is that egg?
That's a good point.
Is
That's what I'm
is
wondering.
Is that what
is
an
it
egg
like a
would be if
human?
it was, human size?
But even chickens lay eggs, and I believe they still have to be fertilized. You can still lay an egg, and it's not like you're not killing anything. You know?
Until
like
I cook it.
Or are you saying you would cook your egg every single morning?
A lot of chicken
Protein.
eggs are, or like periods.
Yes.
That's what an egg is. So it's
Yeah.
not like killing anything.
No, that's what I'm
It's
saying is that
alive.
they would need to be fertilized for something to happen. So I'm wondering if I lay an egg, am I going to have to perform an abortion every morning, or is it just going to be like I'm just
Self-sustaining
relieving
breakfast, bro.
Yeah.
Green system.
or milking yourself? Like,
I would go with milking myself.
is that like, are you, or
I'm not explaining anything else about why I'm choosing that answer, which both incriminates me and unincriminates.
oh, we know why
yeah.
you refuse to show us your search
The
history,
the
so-
only answer is profit.
Oh my god.
Profit.
That's actually the worst answer you could have picked. I don't.
Profit.
Money.
So Marquez and I are the Eggland Squad.
Yeah, sure.
My milk is delicious.
Would you rather be able to do the nasty anytime you want, and it's amazing, but every
Diggity.
time afterwards you get stung by several bees,
Oh.
or never be able to do it again?
Well, I'm already living one of those. Haha.
Yeah, I know, right? We
Yeah, man.
live in the same room, and we're gay now, apparently.
You live in the same room as Marquez?
So why don't you?
My milk is amazing.
Are you living in my ceiling, dude?
Okay, so like okay, here's the thing. If it was one bee, that would suck, but I'm not allergic to bees, so it wouldn't matter. But like several bees,
I mean, eventually you just build up a pain tolerance.
would
dude.
you? I think that could kill you.
Nah. You'd be
Like let's say 5 or 6 bees. I don't think that would be good.
Do you have any election over where they sting you, or is it just like getting attacked by bees?
Probably just attacked by bees. It says get swarmed by bees.
Swarm.
So you just wear a bee suit. Easy. The bee suit does
Then
not
you-
come off.
Yeah. The bee suit stays on during.
But why? Because I get attacked by bees.
You'll see in about 30 seconds.
So I can elect to have amazing sex whenever and get a free career as a beekeeper.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy.
Easy
choice.
money.
You know what? You guys convinced me. I was about to go off to a monastery, but you
Nah,
know what?
man.
I'm gonna be the
You would be the
most
king.
fulfilled beekeeper in all the land.
They will worship you as their god, a god that they maliciously attack every so often.
I mean, what else are gods for?
Destruction.
I don't know what that. All right.
Zeus.
All right. Would you rather snort? You guys know what Altoids are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you rather snort an Altoid, like crushed up Altoid? I'm glad they I'm glad they specifically mentioned it is spearmint flavored, or take a shot of Tabasco sauce. Well, that's super easy.
Yeah,
Wow.
Tabasco sauce.
Tabasco sauce, man.
It doesn't matter if the choice is me snorting something or me drinking something. I'm almost always going to choose drinking something. Snorting something can be really dangerous.
Yeah, well, because snorting the things is not a natural process that human beings do.
Yeah. I mean, Tabasco sauce, that probably wouldn't be pleasant.
Well, it's
But
just better.
It's better than like, okay, cool, now my nose is bleeding and I can't smell anything for a week. Or worse, I could get really sick or
Yeah.
whatever. People have died from snorting stuff, so I'm not... Dumb question, okay. Come on. Okay, that's a stupid... Be a famous rapper or be a famous gangster? Cool. Be a very rich, successful rapper or be a probably less successful, very dangerous, wanted felon? Cool. What's the difference? No. In the 90s there wasn't much.
No, there really wasn't.
Constantly have a 40-pound weight on your shoulders.
You'd be buff.
That would really suck. But that's just like being in the army. I mean,
Bro, you'd be buff.
or constantly have 10-pound weights on your feet. I do the 40 pounds. That's just like being in the military.
You could just be Rock Lee, dude.
Yeah, you could just be Rock Lee. You drop the weights, you move super fast.
Naruto.
Nope. I don't.
I haven't watched Naruto since I was a kid, but there's a character who constantly wears like super heavy weights on his feet, and so he drops them to get super fast.
Yeah, but I don't think you can drop them.
Well, yeah, but you still get really strong legs.
Yeah.
Or would you rather have strong legs or a strong core?
Just
So it's 40 on your shoulders.
40 on your shoulders, 10 on each of your feet. 10 would be a lot on your feet, though.
I would do the 10 easily. The shoulders would cause too many problems. You get really bad spine issues. If you had bad posture, it would make it much worse, and you get crunched down a lot. It would make sleeping kind of hard.
Yeah, but 40, that's just like that's like I feel like people in the military wear more than that.
I
yeah,
don't
but they
know.
take it off.
But yeah,
though.
but you don't do it all the time.
You don't know that. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I was gonna say 40, but I think 10. It'd just make hiking or walking up the stairs at learning center very difficult. But
I mean,
Not
it's
until you
it's
become
just like
strong.
weighing 20 more pounds in your
Yeah.
legs, pretty much.
Until you become like really strong and used to the weight, then you're running up them steps, no problem.
some of these are dumb.
You're jumping them steps 2 at a time.
I mean, if you gain like 20 pounds, it's not like it's just permanently that much harder. I mean, it's not easier, but like you get acclimated to it, sort of.
Yeah. Sprout a tail or sprout a horn. Both of which are fantasies of mine.
Is there any discretion on like what the horn's like? Is there any discretion on either of these things? Like, is it just those two? Like, there's no.
It just says sprout a horn or sprout a tail.
Okay, so if we get any kind of choice in the matter,
Okay. What type of tail would you have?
well, I wasn't thinking about.
Yeah, tails are more problematic.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking, what kind of tail would you want? What kind of tail would you want? I'd want a bunny tail so I could be sexy.
But you're missing the ears, dude. You ain't got the ears.
Then okay, can I have this tail and then also grow ears
You
instead?
can just get the
bunny ears.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's not cool.
That is cool.
They're not
I
attached.
don't
to me.
think having a bunny tail is cool either.
Or could I just go all out and just get like a scorpion tail?
I would get
Okay.
like an alligator tail. Oh, wait, scorpion? Does that count as a tail?
Yeah.
Is that a tail?
I
Yeah,
guess
you're
so.
right. I'm not sure, but
I mean, if it does, then that's totally okay. But like,
Yeah.
I would do.
OP.
Yeah.
Man, Thomas is
people.
super overpowered. He can just walk in and murder anyone.
If it was a tail, I would punch the mic at a tally. If it was a tail, I would do an alligator tail because it would be really meaty and I could have like a strong presence, you know.
Kangaroo
Hear the-
tail.
Just imagine like you hear me walk into the room and you just hear like
But
Oh,
Joe,
no,
listen,
he's
you're
coming.
not thinking optimally.
Yeah.
Kangaroo tails.
Why are you guys choosing the biggest thing possible? Like there are
Because-
deer tails. That
because-
Because
Kangaroo
I'm
tails are
trying to make a
strong.
presence.
okay, what about horns?
If I had a horn,
Or let's say both. Let's say we're going all out. So I have a scorpion tail. What kind of horn am I going to have? Probably a unicorn horn, just to stay on brand.
sure. Well, if I had a horn, I would want to have like
But then can wear hats.
like
man.
a demonic horn, and then I would get like a demon mask, and then just go around and be
What kind
like
of weeb crap is that?
No, I just want to be like
I
a
would
mass
be
murderer
a devil.
with a cool
All
aesthetic.
right.
I would be. I would be a masked murderer.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to get like a cool mask. I'll have like an epic broken
The only
horn.
thing that's stopping you is the fact that you do not have horns.
No, well, because if
And
I'm
tail.
going to be tainted with a broken physical
Why is it
appearance,
tainted?
if I'm going to be tainted with a broken physical
enhanced.
appearance, I might as well move out to the Midwest and become a cryptid.
Yeah.
Why the Midwest? What?
Because
is
there's
the
nothing there.
Midwest a cryptid thing, or is
Well,
that
because it's a big open empty space. You know, that's where
it's a
that's
void? Like,
yeah. There's a lot of cryptids like Mothman is out there. Big feetsies.
I don't
are
think
out
you know
there.
what the Midwest is. The Midwest is like Ohio and Michigan.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
There's a lot there. I thought
More,
if you said
more
like
west than that.
okay, so the Midwest, the West
What,
Midwest,
what do you call those? That
the Great Plains.
I thought that was the
No, the Midwest is like
the
Ohio,
places where
Michigan.
things aren't.
So like
Wyoming, Wyoming.
Yes,
or,
I would
or
go out there and be a cool cryptid. I would be like a demon guy, and then that.
Where's the Oni
places.
mask?
Wait, hold on. Places where things aren't. Okay, so
And
we get.
if I was-
I mean,
if I had a tail-
which.
If I had a tail, then I would probably just like go to cons and make a lot of money.
I will be Kangaroo Man. I can sit up on my toe.
You're just sitting there milking yourself and like half tail.
Joe's milking an alligator tail business.
How would you milk yourself with dustpan? Anyways,
Very carefully.
Jam
kind of
flavored
horn?
milk?
what? Marquez, what kind of tail or horn would you have? So you got a kangaroo tail.
Kangaroo tail.
Sounds
dude.
horrifying.
Yeah.
Would
I'm
you have
just-
the pouch too?
I think
Nah,
the
just the
kangaroo
tail.
tails. What are kangaroo tails? Oh no, it's kind of looks like a mammalian. Okay.
Yeah,
I
like
think
I can hold myself up.
I
no
think you
longer
can
need
hold
chairs.
yourself up fine now.
No, like I can sit on my tail. I no longer need chairs.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I
Okay,
can
what kind of
also
horn?
Smack you.
I want to be like a spoink, you know, the Pokemon.
Oh,
has
yeah.
a coiled tail that it bounces
Oh,
on.
you
If it
just
stops
have a-
bouncing, if it stops bouncing, it dies.
That's sad.
Do you want that? You want that?
So like, what if we push you over?
Why have you done this? Just die. All right, okay. We don't have that much time, but what kind of horn? What
I
kind of
will
horn,
get
Marquez?
like
What kind of
an-
horn you gotta get?
Ox horn. Sure.
Like the.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
a menace.
That's the. That's the dumbest. I'm a menace.
I'm a menace. I'm a menace to society.
If anyone goes out to Nevada and you see a one-horned demon wearing like a cow skull with dustpan hands,
Yeah. Joe.
lactating.
I like taking jail.
And if you see someone with a unicorn horn, what kind of tail does that? It's a big scorpion tail, and just like jam everywhere. You know it's me. And eggs, jam and eggs everywhere.
You're just a new league champion, dude.
I really no, that's too creative for them. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. We will be back next Tuesday at 1:00. I almost said Wednesday. Next Tuesday at 1:00. I lied to you guys actually. So a few weeks ago, I said that we don't have a show after us. That is not true at all. So tune in. Till 2:00 from 2 to 3. We have Fandoms Weekly with Bailey. She just talks about cool fandoms that she likes. So stuff like Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, things like that. So if you're interested in that, please feel free to stick around. Tell her that SRUD sent Srud. Tell her that
Tell them the milkman.
tell them that no, actually, yeah. Go type in the chat and tell them that the milkman sent me. So be sure to do that. Thank you guys so much for listening. We will see you guys next week. Stay awesome.